Hello, hello everybody. Today we start our first online class, and first of all, in a chat box, I want you to write if you hear me well and if you see me well. And please write your last names, not nickname. Итак, ребятки, здравствуйте. В чате, пожалуйста, пишем свои фамилии, не никнеймы, не ники, потому что ваше участие в уроке будет отмечаться в эл.журе. И напишите, пожалуйста, слышите ли вы меня хорошо, видите ли вы меня хорошо. Так, у нас Вероника, Андрей Титенко, Руслан Назаров, молодцы, собрались. Итак, как меня слышно, ребята? Хорошо или мне говорить громче? Слышим и видим. Ну, замечательно. Let's start our lesson. So the series of these 3 lessons will be directed to your preparation for all Russian tests. And one of the parts of this test is speaking part, which is the most challenging for you. That's why today we will learn how to describe images, how to describe pictures. You know that one of the tasks is to describe a picture. Итак, сегодня мы с вами будем учиться описывать картинки. Это будет такая подготовка к всероссийскому тесту, и одно из заданий, как вы знаете, это описание картинки. And today I will give you some tips which help you to master your speaking skills, to enhance your vocabulary, and become more confident and fluent in English. So, tips, advice, just the same. Okay, let's start. First of all, look at the whole picture in order to get a general idea of the picture. Just answer the questions for yourselves. What is it about? What is going on? What does it tell us? Итак, сначала нам нужно взглянуть на картинку в целом, чтобы иметь общее представление, о чем эта картинка. So, please, look at the picture at the bottom of the presentation. And what is this picture about? What is general idea of this picture? I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. Жду ваших ответов. What is this picture about? What is it about? Okay. You can say it is about school, it is about a lesson, it is about students. So it's general idea of this picture. Then break the photo into subject parts. What parts? То есть разбиваем картиночку на отдельные кусочки. Location. Location means place, where event happens, where event takes place. Да? Место. Time, people, object, and activities. First, let's take this picture as an example. So, location. Where does an event take place? Where are the people or objects? What can you say about this picture? It takes place at school, at the lesson. Yes, this is a school. Okay, a teacher's course, a high school student. Yes. Okay. High school, yes, a high school student, good. Lesson, this is a school. Okay, thank you. You're right. The next, time. When does an event take place? When does it happen? What season is it? Да-да, вы пишете ответы в чат-бокс. Ваш чат. Can we say what season it is? Yeah, good. In the classroom. Yes, in the morning. Okay. Any other ideas? Yeah, morning. The student wants to sleep. And what about season? What season is it? Can we say? Morning, very early. Okay, good. And season? What about the season? Autumn, maybe early autumn, or maybe late spring or early summer. Yes. How do you know? How do you know? Because they are wearing light clothes, sleeveless dresses, short-sleeved shirts. Yes. Okay, let's go on. People. Now we speak about a person. Who is this person? Some of you have already answered that he is a high school student. Yes? How old is he? How old is he? Maybe he is about 15 or 16 years old. What is his occupation? We have already said that he is a student. What is he doing? Teenager, yeah, that's good. He's a teenager, maybe 17, 15. Okay, what is he doing? The students are learning, they're listening to the teacher. And what about this particular boy? He is yawning, yawning. Do you remember the word to yawn? Зевать, yes? He is yawning. He closes his eyes with his hands. And how does he feel? How does he feel? Устали просто они, yes. We can say that he is bored, or maybe he is tired, he is sleepy. Yeah, Irina, good, tired. Okay. Sleep, yeah, he feels like sleeping. Thank you. Let's go further. So objects. So we don't have a picture with an object. That's why we just skip it. But again, if you have a picture with an object, what is it used for? What is it made of? Is it anything unusual or strange about them? Okay. So activities. What is the person doing? We have already answered. He is yawning. He closes his eyes with his hands. He is tired. He feels like sleeping. He is bored. And why is it happening? Your ideas, your hypothesis. So, hypothesis is a possible explanation that needs testing before we can say it's true. We don't know it for sure, but we can guess. То есть ваши идеи, гипотезы. То есть гипотеза – это ваши предположения. Why do you think that? Почему вы так думаете? Is it possible that? Возможно ли это? How do we know? Откуда мы это можем знать? So, why is it happening? Your ideas, please. Why is he yawning? Why does he feel like sleeping? Okay. Listen. Okay. So you can also say that he feels bored because he doesn't like the lesson. By the way, what lesson is it? Can you say? Какой это урок? Можем сказать? Yes, because he didn't sleep enough. Maybe he studied hard. Or maybe he just played computer games at night. Oh, very good idea. Teacher tells him his mark. Да, учитель ему оценку его сказал. Yes, maybe he played on a laptop until late. Okay, верно, да, может быть, всю ночь проиграл в компьютере. We can say what lesson it is. If we just return back and take a bigger picture. So, do you see a globe on the bookcase? Глобус увидели на шкафе все? Globe. So we can say that it's a geography class. Okay. Yeah, it's geography. Итак, мы ответили коротко на наши вопросы, да, по картинке. Answer with simple responses. And now you should put all pieces together to make up your description. Теперь все предложения нужно соединить вместе. Если мы будем говорить простыми предложениями, just use simple sentences, it will be a number of sentences, not a story. Да, тогда у нас просто набор предложений получится, а не рассказ. Поэтому нам нужно combine sentences, объединить предложения, и для этого мы должны использовать специальные слова, using connectors. So how to connect ideas? Let's look through the table. Ага, к вам мы, вот, дошла картиночка до вас. And then, addition. So when we add some information, we have information and we add more. Да, то есть, когда мы дополняем. But, however, on the other hand, contrast and compare. So we use these connectors when we compare things, people, objects, activities. Да, то есть их мы используем, когда у нас есть какой-то контраст, когда мы сравниваем или людей, или вещи, или идеи какие-то. Да, but, помним, но, however, однако, on the other hand, с другой стороны. Because, so, even though, nevertheless, it's time. Да, время. Sorry. When, then, time. I missed it. Because, so, even though, nevertheless, it's cause, consequences. Это причина, последствия. Да, because. Because. Потому что, yes. So, таким образом, even though, хотя, nevertheless, несмотря на что-то. The next, condition, if, unless, да, если, пока не, это условие. In order to, so, its purpose, aim, да, когда мы говорим, с какой целью что-то там происходит, это у нас условие, condition. And for instance, it just provides an example. For instance, for example. Okay. Итак, чтобы объединить предложение, нам нужно использовать эти connectors, да, эти слова. And at the end of your description, you should add your feelings about the picture. Do you like it or not? And explain why. То есть и затем свое отношение к картинке. Нравится она вам, нет и почему. Okay, let's look at the example of the whole description of this picture. У вас тип не переменка, у вас тип доходит изображение. Окей. Let's look at the example of the description of this picture. This picture is about school. The students are at the lesson. They are listening to their teacher. I think it's spring because the students are wearing light clothes. We see a teenage student at the front desk who is yawning because he is bored or tired. It is possible that he studied hard or played computer games at night, but maybe he doesn't like the subject. I like this picture because I sometimes feel like sleeping at the lessons, and I understand this boy. Итак, pay attention to the red underlined words, which are connectors. Да, обращаем внимание на красненькие подчеркнутые слова, при помощи которых мы соединяем простые предложения. И в самом конце я выразила свое отношение. Не забывайте об этом. I like this picture because. You don't need to write anything. because you will have access to this presentation. Вам не нужно ничего записывать, у вас будет доступ к этой презентации. Okay, let's go further. Let's describe another picture. You can describe this picture in two ways. As an outsider, outsider means a stranger. So it's not your dog, it's just a picture for you. And apply to your experience. Apply to your own experience means that it is your dog, you are the owner of the dog, and you describe it from that position. То есть описать можно двумя способами, да? Как сторонний наблюдатель, an outsider, или как будто бы это ваша собачка. Okay. First, it's the description as an outsider. And don't forget that animals are called it in English, in singular. Да, не забываем, что животные в английском языке в единственном числе мы называем их местоимением it. It's a picture of a Pekingese dog. It's a cute, small, fluffy creature. Pekingeses come from China. They are calm and nice to family members, but they don't like strangers, so they bark a lot when they are outside. They are choosy about food. Итак, посмотрите, мы сказали, о чем это картинка, да, наша general idea. It's a picture of a Pekingese dog. Затем мы дали описание этой собачки, cute, small, fluffy creature, немножечко истории, откуда они появились, и затем их характеристику. Опять обратите внимание на слова, которые помогают нам соединять предложения. They are calm and nice. Да? And добавили информацию, спокойные и хорошие. К членам семьи теперь у нас контраст идет. Compare, но. Контраст такой. Но they don't like strangers. Им не нравятся незнакомые люди. И дальше у нас идет consequences, последствия, вследствие этого, что они не любят незнакомцев. So, да? Поэтому they bark a lot, много гавкают. И время, добавляем время, time, when they are outside, когда они на прогулке. They are choosy about food, choosy, ну, они очень разборчивы, привередливы в еде. The next example, if you describe a picture as the owner of the dog. Да, теперь с позиции владельца собачки описываем. И здесь помним, что своих питомцев мы можем называть he или she. Yeah? Okay. И опять обращаем внимание на слова, которые помогают нам соединять простые предложения воедино. This is a picture of my Pekingese pet that is cute and small. Her name is Jessica. When I take her for a walk, she barks a lot because she doesn't like strangers. However, Jessica is calm and nice to the family members, but she is choosy about food, so it's difficult to please her. Ну и здесь можем мы добавить свое отношение. I like this picture because I like dogs, or maybe I don't like this picture because I don't like dogs. So your own attitude, your own ideas. Okay. Now we have two more pictures for description. Let's take the first one. Okay, and think about the questions. we should answer. First, general idea of this picture. Who is in the picture? Who is in the picture? I'm waiting for your answers. Жду ваших ответов. Who is in the picture? Yes, it's a woman. How old is she? How old is she? Yeah, she's about 60, or you can say she's in her late 50s. Where is she? Maybe she's in the shop, because you can see shelves with some things on them. What's her occupation? Maybe she's a shop assistant, or maybe the owner of the shop. What is she wearing? She's wearing a sweater, a scarf. How does she feel? She's serious, yes? Okay, now let's read the description. Just an example of description. Okay, you can see a woman in the picture. She's maybe about 60 years old. I think she's at work because she's standing behind her desk and it has cash register on it. Cash register – это кассовый аппарат. Everything in the room looks quite old, so it's perhaps an antique or second-hand shop. Perhaps, возможно. There are a lot of pictures on the wall behind her and colored clothes and dolls. There are a lot of small ornaments on the shelves. Ornaments – это безделушки. The woman looks serious but still very friendly. She is dressed quite casually and has a scarf tied around her neck. And don't forget to add your attitude, your feeling towards the picture. Maybe I like this picture because this woman reminds me of my grandmother, and something like that. Okay, now it's your turn. Теперь будет ваша очередь описывать картинки. Describe the second picture. Don't forget about the tips I have given you. Итак, ваше домашнее задание – описать вторую картинку. The same woman with her family at home. Свое описание вы фотографируете и присылаете мне в эл.жур. Эта работа будет стоить у вас 4 балла. Вторая картиночка в презентации. Okay, good luck and thank you. Спасибо. Жду ваши домашние работы к четвергу. Goodbye. Thank you once again.